Hey everybody, welcome back to the channel. My name is Joel Young. I'm the owner and creative director here at JumpStart Video, and today I've got another video marketing tip for you, and this tip is really coming in the way of explaining an answer to a question, something that one of our customers asked us after a social media post that we put out there a few weeks ago, and it revolved around a statistic that on social media platforms, more than 80% of people are watching video without sound. And so our customer's question was, why do we invest in high quality, real human narration if most people are watching without audio? And that's a fair question, but I think there are a lot of really good answers behind it, and I'm going to spend this video explaining why narration is powerful and important. The first is that not everybody is viewing your video on social media. In fact, I would say that those statistics, though interesting, are a little skewed because even someone who slow scrolls across your video that is auto-playing without sound already for 4 seconds is counted as a view. So not every single one of those views in that 80+% can be counted as a true view. The people that are really interested are going to stop and most likely unmute your video, so they will be viewing it with sound. So I would dare say that the most important viewers, the most interested viewers, will most likely be viewing your video with sound, and that statistic is a little bit misleading. In fact, I would say more than half the videos we create are not intended to be viewed on social media. They're intended to be on a website, on a lead page, on an educational video where sound is very important. And for those that want to cross-post on social media and a website or social media and another place, audio is going to be extremely important. But let's just throw those two things out real quick and assume that we're talking about people that really are watching the video without sound, and why would narration be important in those times? I think there's still good reason for it. The first is that narration helps us stay on story. One of the most important things when it comes to any video, any animation, any story you're telling is staying on the story, having a clear beginning, middle, and end, a clear path to that end. And a narration, a script, a voiceover helps us to do that. Otherwise, it's a scattered, schmattered jumble of ideas. And oftentimes customers will come to us with those ideas. They'll say, this is what I want to see. I don't necessarily need a voiceover. And we always try to encourage customers, hey, let us write a script. Let us record a narration, because not only will it be more versatile, but it will tell a better story if we do. It'll tell a stronger story, and it will keep the video on point throughout. So it's very important, even if it's not being watched with sound, that it is created with a script and a narration and sound in mind, because it just tells a better story. And when it comes to narration, that can involve the influencing of the mood, the tone, the pace, all of which translates whether there's audio or not. So I believe narration helps us tell a better story, even if the audio isn't heard on the final product. The second thing it helps us do is it helps us keep visuals on point, meaning that we can visually see what we need to do to tell this story when we're reading or hearing the narration as creators. So not only does it help the flow of the story, it also helps the flow of the visuals, which obviously affect people even watching without sound. So narration helps us with that as well. The third thing that is very important is that narration and scripting helps us predict the timing of the video. This is one of the most important parts of every project we begin because A, we charge based on the length of your video, but B, most of our customers have a specific video length in mind or a specific video requirement, meaning they're putting it on a platform that will only allow them to post a 60-second video, or they're applying for a competition or a grant where, it's a 2-minute video max, or they have a budget that they want to hit. Having a narration, having a written script helps us very accurately predict what the end goal for the timing of that video is going to be and be very close to it. That's something that we strive to stay very close to when we're creating. If somebody says no more than 2 minutes, we have to hit that mark. And without scripting, it's very difficult to do. Narration helps keep us on point. It also helps keep the timing on point along with the story and the narration. So that's the first three. The fourth is it helps, this is very important, it helps with accessibility, meaning that those who are seeing impaired, navigating the internet, who might come across your video can still hear it if there's audio, they can still get the message. Now, this is something that not a lot of people think about. Especially when they're creating video marketing materials, they might think, well, if you're blind, you're probably not going to try to watch a video. But the idea is that video is becoming a conveyance of information for many people. And if you're trying to convey your information in only video form, if someone is unable to see that video, they have no way to get that information unless you have audio. In fact, many people who are visually impaired, maybe it's not that they're totally blind, maybe they can just not see well enough to read written text or watch every detail in a video. They're using things like text-to-speech so they can hear written text on the page. So this is a great way to make your videos more accessible for a broader range of people and help get information out there in a way that's much easier for people who maybe have a visual impairment. That's something that you really need to think long and hard about. This is the reason we use closed captions in a lot of our videos, and we encourage customers to do it on all their video marketing because those who are hearing impaired can see closed captions. For the same reason, audio narration on a video helps those who are visually impaired who might be looking to absorb the same information but can't see what your video says. So it's for all those reasons that we think narration is an important tool in the tool belt of any video creator. It's why we do a narration for every single video that we create, and we think that you need a narration on every video that you put out there as well. Thanks for watching today's video. If you're ready for more video marketing tips, then go ahead and subscribe to the channel down below. Give me a thumbs up on this video if you thought this information was helpful. And if we can help you with any of your video marketing needs, please reach out to us, jumpstartvideo.net. We'd love to help you with your next project.